Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ohio Eats, where me and Kim go to places in Ohio and eat. Wow. And then we talk about it and review it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do here. So for today's episode, we went to Melt Bar and Grilled. Now, a lot of people have been to Melt Bar and Grilled, and I don't know if we'll ever do a normal review for it, but this is actually particularly reviewing their brunch menu, which is a little bit new of a thing.
Fancy.
Brunch. So, if you did not know they did brunch, now you do. And if you did and were wondering, is it any good? Well, you will know soon. Which we should start by saying it's not at all locations. So, it is exclusively at Avon, Independence, Columbus, Short North, and Columbus Easton. Didn't even realize there was one in Easton. But, so there's only 4 locations that do it. I forget how many Melt locations there are, but that's probably only half of them. So make sure that you go to one of those locations, because if you go to like the one in Lakewood or something, you're not going to get brunch.
Yeah. And it's only on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes.
As well.
And that's like typical. And it's
brunch.
10 to 3.
Yeah.
So, Kim, why don't you talk about the first thing we tried?
Okay, so we're fat and we like appetizers. So...
You don't go to Melt. You don't go to Melt if you want to be healthy.
Yeah,
if you don't somehow know what this place is, they specialize in ridiculous grilled cheese, like meatballs and mozzarella sticks surrounded by more cheese and giant pieces of bread.
Yum.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, so we decided to get an appetizer, and we got the biscuits and glazy.
Yes.
This is a sweet, crispy, battered, and deep-fried biscuit covered in a sweet vanilla glaze and powdered sugar with berry sauce for dipping. Now, usually when you get an appetizer, you think, oh, it's just going to be like 3 or 4 little pieces. No, this monstrosity had 8 of these giant glazed donut biscuit things.
Yeah, and they were only $7, which is really, because like we went to other places and got like beignets, and like they gave us like 3 to 4, which is like a human amount to give someone. Not Melt. They're like,
it's like, here you go. Here's all the fat.
Right.
Enjoy.
So we only obviously ate half of those. Very good. Very good.
So good.
A little greasy. If you don't like the way that like fresh fried like funnel cakes. I would say funnel cakes would be what I compare them. They didn't really taste like a beignet.
No.
They tasted more like funnel cakes because
funnel cake, yeah.
That grease, it was kind of like grease forward, not really in a bad way, but like the very crispy bits like around the outside and stuff, and you could taste that like deep friedness of it. The vanilla glaze was pretty light. It did add a sweetness because the biscuits, because they were biscuits. If you actually just ate like the center part, there was like a seasoning in there.
Yeah, so they must like, I think I saw biscuits and gravy regular on there. So they must just make their own biscuits, and they're like, hey, what else can we do with these biscuits when we're not making this? So, deep fry them and cover them in glaze.
Right. Now, this is the first time we've been to the brunch. So this is the only... So what we've tasted is like more limited than some of the places we've repeated. Because we've been to Melt many times, but first time for the brunch. So some other things you can get. Hangover potatoes, breakfast potatoes, sauteed onions, pulled pork, bacon gravy, sunny up egg and scallions. They have some avocado toast, a breakfast corn dog, which it's smoked sausage dipped in like a corn batter with bourbon syrup. And then what we'll probably try if we ever go back, it's a pound of bacon. It's just a pound of bacon. It's maple bourbon glaze. Just a pound of it.
Just a big old plate of bacon.
I mean, it has to be a good amount, right? Like, 'cause bacon doesn't weigh that much.
No,
it's like a pound has to be
a decent amount.
Good amount. And then I guess we can't go any further without talking the main thing you go to brunch for, the cocktails. Kim, what'd you get?
I got jelly donut.
Mm-hmm.
It was Smirnoff vanilla vodka, liqueur 43, fresh lemon and lime juice, pineapple juice, and a homemade berry preserve.
And what did you think of the drink?
It was delicious.
Yeah. Do you think it tasted like a jelly donut?
Yes. It was a liquid jelly donut.
Yeah, I tasted it as well. It was good. I did like it. Yeah, I did think it tasted like a jelly donut.
They probably had that berry stuff from the donuts.
Probably, actually, because they used that on
a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I did like yours. I would say the only thing at Melt that is kind of pricey is their cocktails. Most of them are about like $9 to $10. Now they do have mimosas as well. That's what I got, the prickly pear version. Now that's actually a lot cheaper. It's $6. They have peach, strawberry, mixed berry, pineapple, and then again the prickly pear that I got. I thought mine was very good. The only thing is like, actually it says sparkling wine. That's interesting. So it's not champagne, it's sparkling wine. Didn't really notice a difference as far as taste goes.
Yeah.
They also have multiple different types of Bloody Marys. Not my thing.
I didn't notice the one that's just pickle juice.
Oh, pickled Bloody Mary. Yeah, house-made dill pickle juice and a fried pickle as well on there. Buffalo Bloody Mary, which is a Bloody Mary with buffalo sauce and blue cheese stuffed olives. I'm going to puke. I'm sorry if you like Bloody Marys and I'm insulting you, but that's disgusting. Basic beans, Smirnoff vanilla vodka, Frangelico, Patron XO, cold brew, cream, caramel drizzle. I would like to get that whenever we go back. They have a cold brew Manhattan, which is basically Manhattan, but it also has chocolate bitters and cold brew in it, which is kind of what makes it a little different. A pink rosa, Tito's vodka, some kind of rosa, liqueur. How do you say that? Shakia, I don't know.
Choki?
Fresh lemon honey. Well, this one has champagne in it. Dude Goes South for the Winter, which is basically like a... What is this thing? It's kind of okay, so it's kind of like a twist on a White Russian.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what he always drank.
Yeah, it says Mexican spice chocolate mix and cinnamon sugar, as well as your like cream and vodka, which is interesting. And then they have cereal shots that are $7 a piece. You can get Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, or Honey Nut Cheerios. Don't really get what it is. What I assume it probably is, because I know places do this, is they like infuse the milk with the cereal. Basically, they let the cereal sit and then strain the milk, and they probably add some kind of liquor to it.
Ew.
I mean, it would probably be good. So now let's get into what we ate for like our main brunch course. Kim?
I got the peanut butter and jelly French toast. Which was a peanut butter cream cheese, house-made peanut butter, mixed berry preserves, and candied peanuts.
Oh. So was there, because I tried it, was there like I didn't realize it had both peanut butter cream cheese and house-made peanut butter. Was there like a spread in between the...
I thought it was the same peanut butter, but maybe there was something different in the middle of it. I thought it was the same peanut butter that was on top. But
it's very rich.
It was very rich. It was really good. I only ate half of it, and I mean, each piece of bread was this big.
Yeah, it was big.
2 pieces, and I mean, Melt doesn't do bread normal.
No, they don't do anything normal.
Yeah. I had a friend who did the Melt challenge, and he couldn't finish it, and it was 3 slices of bread, and it was still like, it's stacked like this tall. So that just gives you an idea of how big their bread is. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really like the peanut butter was, I mean, obviously because it was, French toast, so it was warm, and the peanut butter just kind of like oozed off and stuff, and it was really tasty.
Yeah, I described the peanut butter as tasting kind of like a peanut butter fudge in liquid form.
Yeah.
Because it was very, very rich, this peanut butter sauce that they had. Some other French toast they have is salted caramel and banana, so like Bananas Foster kind of thing. A breakfast cereal French toast, which was like the same cereal as I mentioned before. And they also have just your classic French toast. That they give you 3 of, though. It's just a ridiculous amount. They also have, I'll talk about what I got first. They have 3 different bowls. So it's kind of like your Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl kind of thing. Which I generally don't get, but this one just sounded good. It's chorizo and egg, so it's chorizo and potato hash, breakfast potatoes, so okay, there were 2 different types of potatoes, sauteed onions and peppers, fire-roasted corn salsa, grilled jalapeno, cheddar scallions, and a sunny-side-up egg. I didn't get any grilled jalapenos in mine. The other things were all in there, though. It was very good. It tastes exactly like you would expect it to. Cheesy, chorizo-y, potato-y. It was good. It was good. Nothing, like, outlandish that you wouldn't expect, but it was very good, and I did enjoy it. I love chorizo. If you're a fan of chorizo, you will love this because that's the main star of this dish. I felt like this was the least crazy portion thing. I feel like it was a good portion, but it wasn't like you get it and you're like, what the hell am I going to do with this?
Yeah,
because
no,
I
it
ate
was
most of
actually
it.
reasonable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
ate
very
most
reasonable.
of it. Yeah. They also have a Southern fried brunch bowl, which is breaded chicken and then your bowl stuff. They put some bacon gravy in there, some potatoes and that. Then they have a veggie one, which is just kind of like a hash, but all veggie stuff. They have spinach cream sauce that goes in there. They have the classics. You can like build your own breakfast. They have the Cleveland breakfast, which this is what I'm going to get whenever we go back. It's 2 potato and onion pierogies, vodka kraut on that, smoked sausage or vegan breakfast sausage, breakfast potatoes, eggs, and grilled bread. They also have a burrito. They also have a couple different sandwiches as well. Of course, it's melt. They have the Monty Bruncho, which is basically their Monte Cristo sandwich. Weekend wake and bacon, fried eggs and bacon, basically, on American or French toast. They have a brunch burger and a chicken and waffles sandwich. Yeah, that's the majority of the menu. And I think it's good, and I think there's actually quite a few options on it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it was hard for me to really decide what I wanted.
It all sounded really good.
It did sound really good. I just was kind of drawn to the peanut butter and jelly thing. I mean, next time I go, I'll probably get something totally different, but I thought it was really good.
Right.
It was a nice little twist on what melt does.
Exactly. I thought it was, really good. I guess we'll have to do what we did last time because we didn't talk about it. But let's slap a rating on our brunch experience, Kim. Let's see. Okay. All right. We're gonna do 3, 2, 1 on it again.
Sure.
I think. And we're just doing 0.5. So yeah, scale of 1 to 10, and we can only do 0.5, so no 0.75 bullshit or anything like that. Okay. Oh, man, this is hard. All right. 3, 2, 1, 8.5. Oh, you didn't say it.
Oh.
Well, I gave it an 8.5. What do you give it?
I was going to say 8.5
as well. The reason why, I felt like yours was a little too rich, I think. Mine was good. Yours was a little too rich, but also it was still very good.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
was thinking 8.5 because it was good, but it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I would like to see something maybe. I mean, it's melt though, so it's kind of a lot to ask. But I'd like to see something a little bit, just a couple little bit lighter options. I mean, avocado toast might be the only thing that's not just like greasy fried goodness. That's like the only thing that's on there. So I guess there's that option. I do like that melt does. Like most things, they can make vegan for you because they do have the things like the vegan sausage and blah, blah, blah. So, like, almost everything that they have, they can make vegan for you or vegetarian for you, which is nice. I wish more places did that just because some people want to eat that way,
Right.
and, like, I'm too much of a fat ass to do that myself, but there are a lot of health benefits, all that kind of stuff to going that way. But
I like cheese too much.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you can be vegetarian and have cheese. You can't be vegan and have cheese though.
I like meat too much.
Yeah, I do like meat a lot. Meat's pretty good. Sorry, poor little baby animals, but
You're delicious.
But yeah, I mean, have you been here? Let us know what you thought of the brunch menu. And when you're in an area, don't just stop at your McDonald's or your Bob Evans. Like,
Boo.
pull up Yelp, pull up Google, and type in restaurants near me and find something that sounds good and go to someplace local. Especially now, these places need your business.
Yes.
Help them out. Like, don't just go to your fast food thing. And like Melt, for example, like outside of their alcohol, we got 8 giant biscuits for $7. What, my meal was like $14? Yeah, I think that was $12 for that giant plate of food that I had. And yours was what?
10.
Yeah, $10. Like, these are cheap prices. Like, I understand if money's tight, especially, again, now, but you can go to these restaurants and still support them instead of just getting trash, And that's kind of the reason we like doing this series is because a lot of people don't know where to go, and so we're just going to go review them and talk about the places that we like the most and places that maybe we don't end up liking, but this is more supposed to be like a positive show, and we just kind of like tell you about stuff. But of course, if we go to some place and it isn't good, we will note that. But
Yeah.
go there. It's good. Where else would you like us to go? Let us know.
Yes.
And also make sure to like and subscribe because we need friends.
We're lonely.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.